This video is for problems 4-1. So this is all going to be preparing the income statement, statement of retained earnings, and balance sheet. I'm going to do a video for each one. I forgot on the Word document to label what problems they are, but it's 4-1, 4-2, and 4-4. And so we're given this adjusted trial balance to create the financial statement. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to mark everything based on what statement it goes on, and that way we already know that going forward and we're not leaving anything off as we go. So cash is going to go on the balance sheet, accounts receivable is going to go on the balance sheet, supplies, balance sheet, equipment, balance sheet, accumulated depreciation goes with equipment, so it's going on the balance sheet, accounts payables, balance sheet, interest payable, balance sheet, notes payable, balance sheet, common stock is balance sheet, dividends is statement of retained earnings, service revenue is the income statement as well as all of those till interest expense. So you can kind of see the pattern here of how we're going to use these. So I'm going to scoot this page over, and then I'm going to build the income statement here. So I'm going to be using the numbers from this document, but I'm going to do them on a separate sheet of paper, okay? So I'm going to zoom out a little bit so we can see. Hopefully we can see. So I'm going to start with the header, so the name of the company. And so what's kind of nice is you can kind of steal from this header over here. We're just changing it from adjusted trial balance to the income statement. Okay, so this hopefully is a review for you if you've done the other problems. We're setting it up the exact same where we have our revenues and then our expenses. So we have, try to get this centered here. We have our header for revenues, but we only marked one. If you look here, service revenue. And it's the only one, so I'm going to go ahead and bring it all the way over to the right. And then we're going to have our expenses. And it's going to be all of these that we've listed here. So my video kind of cuts off because I don't want to zoom out too far, but it's all of these expenses under service revenue. And remember, because there is more than one, we're going to keep them in the middle, and then we'll move the total over to the right. And because it's the first number in the column, we're going to give it a $sign. Try to keep your numbers lined up the best that you can. If you're working on notebook paper, that gives you a little bit more guidance than my plain copy paper here. Either is fine. Alright, so we have all of them listed, and we're going to total them and move that total over to the right. So you can put these in your calculator, and they should add up to $7,000. We do not need a $sign because we already have one for this column. And then our last line is always net income. So I'm going to subtract these, bring back the $sign, and we're going to double underline to show that that number is really important. So it should look like that. So that's in the video for 4-1, which is the income statement, and we're going to pick back up here with video 4-2.